Hey guys, this is Ron from the Rideshare Culture. How's it going? I just did a video this morning about massive surge, and I wanted to talk about this topic that you see the title. I wanted to talk about this topic here because it's a great one. It's a good one. Right now, I'm doing a Connect ride, so I get to speak with you guys. Yes, if you have Connect in your city, you should do it. And it's the same person that I've done it before, and he uses Uber Connect, so smart thing to do. It's more money on Uber. It's more than Uber X fares. Anyways, let me get to the point. The point is this. So I've been watching a channel called Volutainment, and if you don't know what Volutainment is, I'm gonna leave the link in the description below. Volutainment has it's a business. It's a guy named Patrick Bet David. Call him Patrick. So he's the owner of the show. He usually has economic things that he talks about on his channels. One of the things that he talks about in the channel is he talks about a lot of policies and politics and how it affects our economy. So many of the videos that I watch deal with that. But I want to talk about this one particular video, and I'm going to actually get the link and I'm going to put it in the description below, because it can affect our pockets as drivers. Here's the reason why. So in his video, he talks about Goldman Sachs thinking about coming to South Florida, particularly in West Palm Beach. So if you don't know who Goldman Sachs is one of the big banks, one of the first big banks in the United States of America. And they hold a lot of money, okay? And the people that work under Goldman Sachs make thousands, not if millions of dollars as salaries. So they're thinking about moving their headquarters down to West Palm Beach. So I want you guys to think about this, right? If Goldman Sachs comes down to South Florida, to West Palm Beach, these are people that have money in their hands. They have money in their hands, and they're willing to spend money. If you're driving a Suburban, if you're driving a GMC Yukon, you're driving an Escalade. If they come down here, you're going to make a whole lot of money. Because here's the other reason why. I follow a New York group. And these drivers that drive Suburbans, the GMC Yukons, the Escalades, the black cars basically, they're making $700, $600 in a day. They're making that much money. And imagine these people coming down to Florida headquarters. They're living down here now. Maybe they bought a house. I don't know. Maybe they bought a house in Boca. Maybe they bought a house in Palm Beach. They bought a house in Jupiter. Maybe they bought a house on the water in Palm Beach, which is one of the richest counties, cities. I'm sorry, in the nation. They're coming down here. They're buying. They buy these houses, and they're gonna request an Uber. They're gonna request a Lyft. They want to go out to parties. Maybe they want to go to Del Rey. They maybe want to come to Miami. Miami's only an hour away, and they'll be willing to take, a Premier SUV or a Premier, and even maybe a Comfort or X. Who knows? What I'm saying basically is that if they come down here, they will be bringing money with them. And with money, when the economy is booming, Uber drivers make money. When prior to the pandemic, we were making money because people were traveling down here. Cruises, airport trips. Locals had money to spend, so they were even tipping more. Even though they don't tip as much, they still were tipping. So when I saw this video on Volutainment, and he was talking about how they are thinking about coming down, what their thought process is because of the income tax situation in New York, and New York is not becoming well, based off from my understanding, New York is not supporting big business because they're taxing them so much money. They're coming to Florida for this. I mean, because of that, that's money in your pocket, guys. So, you know, one of the things is sometimes I watch the news, I listen to the news, and I think about how it affects me. Like, just for example, and not to stray away from the topic, New York had a curfew and was talking about doing a pure lockdown. When the media announced it, when CNN, MSNBC, Fox News said it, I saw a dip in my rides because people who have to travel to Florida, when they come back, they got to quarantine for 2 weeks. So because of that, it does affect. It affects my money. It affects my money big time. So when I see that, I'm like, man, you know, I wanna, you know, I gotta make some money out here. So if you've seen the video I did before with the high massive surge, you know, that was a really big blessing. That was a huge blessing to a lot of our pockets. But to the main topic, he also was talking about how companies in California are having this exit strategy, leaving California. Now, I'm not really an expert in these things, but as he's talking about it, he's pulling up, you know, articles about it. So he's just not saying it out his mouth, pulling something out his behind. This is stuff that is actually that may happen because people are writing about it. If Goldman Sachs comes down here and other big banks or other big businesses come down to Florida, come to Broward, come to Miami, you as an Uber driver, your pockets will grow by a positive percent, not a negative percent, by a positive percent. So I'm gonna leave the link in the description below. Valuetainment is the channel. I'm gonna leave the channel below, and then I'm also gonna leave the link of the story below because I want you guys to understand what I'm talking about. Goldman Sachs coming down, we getting more money because they're gonna be spending money to come see Miami, hanging out. The governor of Florida have us on an open state. So depending on the mayor can allow certain things to happen or not to happen. So we're not like forced by Governor DeSantis. And for those who I know disagree with him, and if you're an Uber driver and you disagree with him, I really don't understand. Because of what he did, we were able to have our pockets grow before after September when he did that ruling. He said we no longer are going to close our state. He opened up the state. People are flooding in. You know this as an Uber driver if you're in South Florida. The Keys, those businesses down there, they're happy that he did it. I talked to a lot of them down there. They're happy that he's done that. So because he's done that, guess what's happening too? We don't have income tax down here. So what do you think is happening? Big businesses may want to come down here. So keep that in mind. Just something I wanted to share with you guys on this trip down to Bayfront Park in Miami to drop off this package. So with that being said, thank you guys for watching the channel. It's much appreciated. If you like what you see, subscribe to the channel. If you like it, like the video. If you don't, dislike the video, let me know why. Let's have this conversation in the comment section below. You guys have a good one. Be blessed. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.